I'm currently cooking coq au vin, which is the French chicken in wine dish. I promised to make someone dinner and they asked for French, and chicken. And I just love like boeuf bourguignon and coq au vin and just the long sort of cooking time and how I can just really enjoy myself in the kitchen. But anyway, moving on. I bought vanilla slices from the French lettuce, who have won Best Vanilla Slice in Melbourne award maybe a couple years ago. So I've got a couple of vanilla slices and I thought maybe I could brew some good tea and, you know, take that as dessert. I also got a couple other things from the French lettuce so I can try a couple of other teas and see what goes well. But it's interesting, like all the other pairings I've done have just been because I simply love the foods. Like I love That's Amore buffalo mozzarella, I love ratio chocolate. But today's is more sort of intimate and more real worldy, which is fun, I guess. And this isn't tea I'm drinking. This is Cabernet Franc, which is from France, which I put in the coq au vin. And you can hear the shallots or pickling onions sizzling as well. But I really want to, choose the right tea. So let's get to it. It's tea time. Okay, so I'm all cut, all my teas are brewed, I am ready. I just brewed Creme Caramel by TWG, which is a spiced rooibos. It's a dessert of itself. I also brewed French Earl Grey and black vanilla tea. I brewed yesterday, so I still have, what's that one? Earl Grey and some Berries of the Forest by TeaLeaves. I thought maybe Berries of the Forest would go with the Danish because it's got mixed berries on it. So yeah, I finished the coq au vin, it's ready to go. I'm taking dinner to my friend's place tonight. So yeah, Julia Child says, and Simon Beck in their cookbook, they say to just dot it with butter and you can leave it indefinitely, which is an interesting term to say about chicken. Okay, let's try some vanilla slice and try and find the perfect tea to go with it. I don't necessarily want to impress my friend, like that's not the purpose. I just want to end the meal with a really nice harmonious experience and feel a nice sense of satisfaction about the day I've spent. Not all day cooking, but a little bit of cooking. So the vanilla slice has won awards and it's so good. It's very sweet. I personally shake off the icing sugar on top. This is a thing that I've done since childhood because it's just a lot of sugar. And sweetness is like its own flavour and I want to taste other flavours. What do you think might go? Okay. This is so creamy. Not bad with the French Earl Grey. Very easy. Got the vanilla black tea. A bit more tannins in the black tea, the vanilla black tea, so it's a bit more of a slice. Whereas the French Earl Grey is just, it doesn't necessarily cut, but it does cleanse, but it's just softer because of the florals. And that the decaf French Earl Grey is by Tea Lovers. They're both good. And you want to try Creme Brulee and Earl Grey as well. So far the Earl Grey has like the strongest sort of flavour or I guess pushback. It's good too. You know, it's up to the drinker. This is Creme Brulee. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing how Robus acts with something so creamy. That's nice. And the flavour is a little more subtle. It sort of acts more like the French Earl Grey. And just the aftertaste. Because I've got like tiny bits of pastry in my teeth. And the tea just lingers in a lovely aromatic sort of slow waltz. I really like the creme brulee and the French Earl Grey to have with the vanilla slice. Could just be my mood. Could also just be my tastes. But I think a lot of things can go with a vanilla slice. Just depends what you want to play with. And whether you want it to be a palate cleanser and how severe you want that to be. Or if you wanted to dance with something fun and playful and floral, or if you just want good old tea. Now I'm going to try Passionfruit Tart. It's so cute. Oh, I love cutting things really cute and small. It looks like a mini slice. It's the cutest. Okay. I like cute things. I wonder, we'll see. The spices of the creme brulee get lost with the passion fruit. It's just so much punchier, the passion fruit flavors, than like the creamy, soft yin vanilla slice. Okay, I want to try something that punches back a bit. So berries of the forest, maybe. Interesting, fun, definitely a dance, a passion berry dance. Yeah, interesting. There is an earthiness in the berries of the forest, which actually really supports like a passion fruit sweet flavored thing. There is pastry of the tart, but they don't always, I find wheat flour tarts just don't always provide an extra flavour. They're just texture. Maybe butter, but I really like making like spelt pastry apple pies because the pastry actually has something to say. And it's so much more fun. And I just love toasty, nutty things. So like spelt and oats and yeah, I love them. I love buckwheat. In Japan, my number one noodle is soba noodle, buckwheat noodle. You know, over all the different ramens and the udons and the somens and the, yeah. So this works really well. Maybe let's try French Earl Grey. It sort of works. I think the passion fruit fights fights the aromats in the French Earl Grey tea, and so you lose about a third or half. But then of course, like if you take a sip without the passion fruit tart in your mouth, you get them back. Yeah, it's good. There are no downfalls. There are some positives, not as many positives as the strawberry, berries of the forest. Yeah. Should I try Earl Grey? Because that's quite punchy. My preferred teas for the Passionfruit Tart is Earl Grey and Berries of the Forest. This one comes in, so like, I'm thinking of like swimmers in a race. And you got the person that's coming in first, and that's the passion fruit. And then you got number 2, this guy, he just like slides in and then they draw, tie first. It was good. There aren't as many like earthy components, but it's good. Yeah. I brewed the Berries of the Forest for the Danish. It's quite pastry-y. It's got a creme of some sort underneath the fruit. So something nice and toasty, or something that will match the toastiness. Match the fruit. I'm gonna start with French Earl Grey. Smells good. Gets lost, unfortunately. Let's try with the Berries of the Forest. It's not bad. The flavours come in nice and strong. They sort of meet each other, I guess. Okay, I'm going to try with vanilla because it's a bit more black tea representation here. Just, yeah. You sort of lose the vanilla, but it's nice. I have some Assam from yesterday. It's a bit of a fight, but if you like that sort of thing, the Assam works well. I think, yeah, the vanilla black tea and the Berries of the Forest, probably the best with the Mixed Berry Danish. Yeah. So, I know what tea I'll be taking tonight. I'll be taking the Creme Brulee by TWG to share, and I hope, yeah, I end up having a lovely relaxing evening and enjoy my tea choice. And yeah, I just gotta prep the roast vegetables. I was gonna make cauliflower mash or cauliflower puree, but I just don't know how much this friend likes cauliflower. So I've opted for just a nice vegetable roast to have with the coq au vin, and I might grate some cheese over that. And then I'm going to saute some Tuscan kale and serve that with truffle butter, which I bought from That's Amore. Oh my god, the butter man at That's Amore. Very dishy. And I just love men, and I find myself very much attracted to them. When a man talks so lovingly about their passions or the way that they create something, especially if that's like a thing that nurtures or something that can give pleasure to other people, it's just so attractive. So he had a truffle butter, an unsalted and a salted butter, and they were just all really good, all extremely creamy, and yeah. I hope you have a really wonderful evening. Hope you've been enjoying the weekend, and I'll see you for some sensual sensory, bringing ourselves in exercises and routines and rituals.